It's Carolina from 30 Minute Crafts and Always Expect More. And I thought I would go live today for something a little bit different. Cricut asked me to work on this project with them, and I said, yeah, that'd be awesome. It's a 3-part project, and today is part 1, and I thought today would be the easiest to go live. A lot of times when I do video for y'all, I do it ahead of time, and I video everything out and then edit it up so I can have it as concise as possible for you, especially when there's lots of sewing steps that you don't necessarily need to see me sewing every single stitch. But today I'm doing prep work on a new quilt, and I thought the prep work, that's not a lot of tedious little steps, and you might be interested in all the steps as we go along. So I thought a YouTube live would be a great way to go through all those steps. So Cricut sent me one of their Riley Blake fabric kits. I got to pick which one, and I picked Christmas because for those of us who are quilters, summertime is when we start thinking about all our Christmas quilts. I know it sounds crazy. Christmas in July is a thing, and it takes time to put these quilts together, to get the fabric, to take the time to cut it, to take the time to piece them, to either quilt them ourselves or send them out to get quilted, and then to do all that hand binding. So making a quilt does take some time, and so we start planning all of our Christmas quilts that we want to give as gifts, usually during the summertime. So this fun Christmas fabric I thought was super adorable. There's some mittens and snowflakes and different like a plaid. Christmas is my favorite. So they already have on the back. This, by the way, is the Comfort and Joy Throw, and you can find this on Cricut.com, and it's available for purchase right now. So if you say that's super cute, you can head over to Cricut.com and go ahead and buy that. I'll try to pop some links down below later so that if you want to click the links and take you right there, you can go ahead and click on those links. They're not available quite yet if you're watching the live though. So this is the Comfort and Joy throw size. This makes a great throw size quilt. And you say, okay, that's awesome. We've got fabric. It's all coordinating. It's all a set. It's all Christmas. It's one pack that I can just go ahead and buy. So what do I make with it? Well, Cricut already has, you can see on the back, 4 examples of throw quilts that you can make with this. So they have the Checkmate, the All Wrapped Up, which is super cute. It's these little presents. So that's kind of, I think, a great, fun Christmassy quilt. The Starburst, also super Christmassy. And the Big Star quilt. I thought I would mix things up a little bit because you can see exactly what these look like in this fabric on the back, and I wanted to be a little different. So I can grab my iPad and I can go to the Cricut app, and I'll show you that here. And if I just search Riley Blake, because these are the Riley Blake fabric kits, up come all different kinds of quilts. And any of the throw size should work perfect with the fabric kit that I've selected. So let's see, there's some baby quilts. Oh, there's the all wrapped up throw right there, which is one of those on the back. I want to do, let's see, log cabins are a favorite of mine. So here we go. I'm going to do the half log cabin throw. And you can pull it up on your own Cricut app or on your computer or phone or your own iDevice. And you can see that it's not done in the Christmas fabric. It's done in a different fabric, but I think this is going to be awesome and fun in Christmas. The whole quilt, and then it's going to give me the assembled PDF. So it's actually a PDF that you can either print out or you can refer to on your iDevice, whichever is your preferred way. And the PDF, it's going to take, here we go, perfect. It gives you the different fabric. You get to pick which fabric you're going to do, is fabric 1, fabric 2, and so on. And it gives you all the assembly instructions in order to put the whole quilt together. And then at the very end, you're going to love this part. I love this part, so you should love this part. At the very end, they all go together. They all marry well. I'm not worried about it. So that is the PDF. Now, if I go back into Cricut Space, because the PDF is separate, obviously, it's not pulling up in Design Space. It gives me all the materials. It says everything else that you need. I need my 12 by 24 fabric grip mat. When we buy a kit, backing fabric is not traditionally included in a quilt kit. You can buy your batting is also never included in a quilt kit. So just batting and backing, and it does include binding fabric. So that's awesome. And then it takes you through your preparation and it takes you through what you need to make it. So if I go, it'll also give you the price right down here at the bottom. This pattern is $10.99. So it's $11 for a pattern. That's pretty standard for quilt patterns nowadays. They're cost between $8 and $10 generally if you're buying a paper pattern. This is already digitized and it's already set up on the mats. So this is an awesome price. And once you own it once, you can make it 100 times. So you can buy as many quilt kits as you want and keep making it for Christmas, or you can make a bunch of Christmas ones. You can make them for different seasons with the other throw size quilt kits. So once you have it, you can make really as many. And then it'll take me to the mats. And I love that I don't have to pay for it yet because I haven't actually bought this file yet. I wanted to show y'all what it looked like before buying it. I can go through and see what all the mats are going to look like, what my commitment level basically is on this before I go ahead and purchase. I need to purchase it before I start cutting, obviously, but other than that, it's all set up. So that's how easy it is to pick out a fabric and pick out a pattern to make a Riley Blake quilt kit with Cricut Design Space. Over the next couple weeks, I'm going to get started on this quilt. I'm going to start doing my cutting. I'm going to start doing my sewing, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to put this together start to finish. If you have any specific questions that you want me to answer as I go through this series, let me know. If you have questions about 1/4 inch seams or getting things set up on the mat, or I don't know, whatever other things you might be interested in, let me know, and I'm happy to answer those throughout the series or I can answer them in the comments as well, whichever you prefer, and whenever we get to those questions. So again, I'm Carolina from alwaysexpectmore.com and 30 Minute Crafts, and we are going to be making this quilt over the next couple of weeks. For those of you, by the way, who are wondering, I'm finishing up this series. This is my Cricut Maker Block of the Week, the sequel. And we had a couple issues with some of the files, so I want to make sure those are perfect before I get them out to you. I don't want to send y'all files that aren't perfect, that I think that in any way you might not be 100% happy with. Even though they're free, it's important to me that they're right. So I'm finishing up on the fixing up of those files to make sure that they're perfect, and then I'll get those out to you and start releasing those videos because the videos have all been recorded. I just want to make sure that you get the perfect files to go with those. Again, if you have any questions or comments, leave those down below. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I do lots of fun crafting things, and I have that Cricut Maker Block of the Week, the sequel, coming up, so you don't want to miss that. Plus, the videos where I show you how to actually put this quilt together, so you too can have a quilt done in time for Christmas. And make sure you hit the bell so that you know when those new videos are up. Leave those questions and comments. Give this video a thumbs up so other people can see it. And I hope that each of you has a wonderfully crafty day. And for some of you, because I know you've been messaging me, the Cricut Mountain Makeathon is coming up in just a couple of weeks, and I am teaching. I'm teaching a class on how to design quilt blocks. I'm teaching a class on how to design quilt blocks like a pro. And I'm looking forward to seeing many of you there and showing you what I do when I put together quilt blocks. We're going to have a great time making some fun 12 by 12 inch quilt blocks that the students in the class get to design themselves. If you haven't bought a ticket for the Cricut Mountain Makeathon, it is at the end of this month, July. It's the last couple days of July and the first day of August, and it's in Salt Lake City, Utah. There are still tickets available. So if you're interested, go ahead and hop online and just Google Cricut Mountain Makeathon and it'll bring it right up and you can still buy your ticket. The tickets are not cheap, but oh my goodness, it's going to be so much fun. I got to go last year and I'm super looking forward to seeing everyone again this year and having a great time with so many amazing classes from fabric to paper to iron on. And there's some amazing guest speakers. I can't even go into it all. So go ahead and check that out as well, as long as you're at it. And I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful and crafty day.